The full report conducted by CTA Architects Engineers in Helena was released today and details 4 options that the district will look at. The first would be the option of making no fixes and eventually removing the building altogether, which is not recommended and likely won't happen. The second option would be to just complete the seismic retrofit work, making it safe enough for students to use the building for as long as possible. This would cost nearly $1.75 million.
We do not have $1.7 million sitting in our pocket. The upcoming building reserve levy that's coming up is crucial if we want to get going on this.
This levy will appear on the election mail-in ballots due on May 7th. That funding would allow the district to make those basic retrofit fixes to Central School.
We could start the structural work May 8th, the day after our election and the building reserve passes.
Even those most basic seismic retrofit fixes won't have kids back in Central School any sooner than next January. The third option is to retrofit the school and make long-term improvements to bring the school up to modern standards. The total for that would be almost $8.9 million and doesn't include the costs of reworking the school's gym.
Doing the windows, the lighting, the electrical, the plumbing, moving things around, probably putting in more door hardware to make it a safe and secure area, technology that goes in there, flooring, roofs, insulations. So to make it a 21st century is the difference you see between that 3.5 and the 7 million.
These improvements would be paid for by a future bond that voters would need to approve during the fall, the same that would pay for the district's top priority projects for long-term planning. One parent warns the Central School community that they need to think about the needs of the district as a whole.
The school district has some 17 buildings that, they're 1940 and younger, maybe. I mean, I think 4G's is the most recent building, and that was in 1978. But most of the schools were built in the 30s and 40s and 50s. And do we want to put $10 million to one school because of its emotional value, or do we want to be better stewards of our community resources?
There is one last option. That would be to build a brand new school in the same spot, which would cost somewhere near $9.6 million. The Board of Trustees will hear the report findings at a special meeting at 6 on Thursday back in the Lincoln School gym. In Helena, I'm Lindsay Gordon, MTN News.